yet, have
Because he ain't gone over to America.
Huh?
He ain't gone over to America, that's why.
That was a big
Hey,
blowback.
why don't they
You
get
know,
fucking
like the
the
state
thing out for him
has
to be
said with all this evidence,
extradited?
whatever.
Because it's a fucking royal family, that's why. He won't get fucking no
Actually,
charges
the
against
state didn't
him
do
or nothing.
anything.
It's very rare
Kelly was doing
you'll get
was horrendous.
a person
was
extradited for
predatory,
something like that.
was serial.
There's so many
It needs
people
to
that
be
go and
stopped.
move abroad.
And so what we had to do was file a lawsuit
Can't
against
get
him and the
extorted on
people that he worked for.
Yeah, but he's done something wrong. So if Jimmy Savile moved abroad,
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to touch
Tiffany
him.
Hawkins
They'd be
then
able to
filed a civil
yeah, it's like
suit.
fucking
The
Ronnie
major
Fix, wasn't it?
difference between
He went to
criminal
Brazil
law and
after the
civil
great
law
train robber.
is that
Yeah.
criminal
But
laws
he handed himself in,
regulate
didn't he?
crimes or wrongs committed against the government. Civil laws regulate disputes between private parties.
We knew that our only avenue of redress was a civil lawsuit seeking money damages. We sued R. Kelly, we sued Jive Records, Zamba, Blackground, we sued Kelly for the assault and battery, we sued all these other places for negligence. It's an imperfect system, but it's the best system that's out there and it's what we have.
No, right. That's too much.
Tiffany gave a deposition that was described to us as hair-raising that lasted 7.5 hours.
On the record, she testified that she had sex with R. Kelly while she was a minor and that he knew it and that he had sex with other minors in her presence. And she testified under oath that they engaged in group sexual
See, he's going to
encounters
say
together
he
with
didn't
other
force
minors.
himself on her.
Kelly's lawyers threw me out of their
But
office.
he knew
so
their
they
age.
knew they were screwed.
He knew he was doing wrong.
R. Kelly and his lawyers quickly offered her a $250,000 cash settlement, contingent upon her signing
Oh, look.
a
Trying to
non-disclosure
buy-
agreement.
Bad men,
All
particularly men
decided.
who are accused of trafficking, abusing, raping young girls and women, there's usually some financial aspect that helps you evade justice. You don't operate like that out in the open, essentially, for so long without some kind of monetary
Too
attachment.
many of these.
I left Susan
One too many.
Logan's office because I always want to do my best, and I really feel like I was denied the opportunity to do the best for Tiffany Hawkins in this case. Paying money for silence victimizes women. Susan, as far as I know, has brokered settlements for silence for victims of R. Kelly's abuse.
Do you know what your rights are? If you're not sure, call us and tell us the facts.
Loggins began what I call a sort of settlement factory. Girls would come to her with charges of underage sexual contact with Kelly. She would send them to a private detective agency in suburban Hinsdale, make them take a lie detector test. A settlement would be struck, a non-disclosure agreement would be signed, and the girl promised never to speak about it. I believe there are more than a dozen of those settlements that we don't know
But
about
they're not
because
allowed
they
to
were
come out
not
and talk about it.
court-dated.
They're settled.
Loggins has never given me the number. She has only said numerous, with a little bit of a smirk.
You know, having the money was great. That did not take the pain away. It was not the end all be all, you know. It didn't fix everything like I thought it would, you know. It didn't fix everything.
Oh, she's one of them. She's broken the silence.
She could
There
get
were
sued.
times during my lawsuit that I still, like, I wanted to make it go away. There was times where I wanted to go back to him. But, yeah, there was actually a time I called him. He got on the phone and we talked probably for 5 minutes, and he said, I don't think we should be talking. We got off the phone and haven't talked to him since then.
Oftentimes, survivors of sexual violence do not want the perpetrator to go to prison. They want harm to stop. They want the power dynamics to shift. Oftentimes, they want to be loved because these are also perpetrators who wooed them and swept them off their feet. They consider to be a boyfriend. They consider to be someone who loves them, consider to be somebody who's in their family.
I wanted to run back to the Robert that took care of me, the Robert that I thought loved me, you know, the Robert that I felt like protected me. You know, he didn't want me to be on the streets, and he didn't want me to be out there gangbanging. I felt like he wanted the best for me, and he just did not come through. So while all the sex was going on, there was more sex and not enough singing.
Part of her dad with that lawsuit. She gave up her opportunity to become a recording artist. She gave up her friendship with Robert. She gave up everything that made her smile. She gave up her love for the sound of music. The music don't play the same way to her no more. Her dream ended with the lawsuit. The beat stopped. Tiffany couldn't dance worth a darn. But Tiffany could sing. She stopped singing. She tried. It just, the passion wasn't there anymore. We're grown girls, but we're still little girls that cry silently. You'll never understand it.
You've read all that, you know.
All throughout R. Kelly's career, since he became a hit maker for labels and a money maker for a lot of people, he has been by innumerable forces.
They were absolutely enablers. Not going to specific with names, but management. Oh, absolutely. He couldn't do this by himself. Everyone knew, or most people in that camp knew, that a lot of these girls were underage.
There you go.
I remember being called into Jive late one night. We were brought into a conference room, and they said, "Hey guys,
As for the video, it's now the hottest selling tape and DVD on the black market.
The stuff that's going on in the tape, it's horrifying.
During the time of the explosive tape, I remember them playing